Welcome back to the A-List podcast with Allison and Alex.
I'm Allison.
I'm Alex.
And thank you for joining us this week.
And we're kidding.
We're joking.
I'm Allison.
That's Allison. I'm Alex.
Oh, hi, Stan.
Oh, did Stanley choose you?
Stanley has chosen me. I don't know if you can see him. Probably not.
No, you can't. But he is with Allison.
That's so exciting for me.
Now.
Oh, I thought you had the purple cup too.
No, not to be confusing. It's basically the same color.
Yeah. If you guys want a great drinking drinking vessel from Costco, these 2 packs, they're great.
So in one pack, you get this light gray with a light purple. Allison's drinking out of the light purple.
I can't reach it, but yeah.
And in another pack, you get a black with a teal. All right, jump then.
Teal?
Yeah, I just opened the box and traded it for another black.
Oh, yeah.
one.
Okay, that's why I've never seen it.
Yeah.
They are good, but they are not spill-proof, I will say.
No, they're not spill-proof, but they are dishwasher-proof.
And that's really all we care about.
All I care about.
In my
And it
old
fits in a cup holder.
age, it does, in the car. In my old age, if it doesn't go in the dishwasher, I don't want it.
Period.
And
The only cups I have that can't go in the dishwasher are my exceptions to the rule because they're for theme parks.
Oh, yeah. But Starbucks, like, why can't they get it together?
I don't know.
It's the most annoying
It's very
thing.
annoying. But yeah, these have been great cups. So this is not an advertisement. They do not sponsor the pod.
No.
We are big fans, but we'll say the brand. The brand is Thermoflask.
Thermoflask.
And let me tell you, 32 ounces keeps your coffee cold for 24 hours.
Yeah, I like
Or
to
hot.
put in, before I go to bed, I like to put ice in and my water, and then I put it next to my bed. I might get a little drink at night, but I really like waking up in the morning and having a nice chug, and it's still
That's
being
what you're
cold.
supposed to do. They say that's what you're supposed to do. Immediately drink water.
I know, but it's not supposed to be cold, and to that I say I don't care.
Okay, it's not supposed to be cold, but taking an ice shower is supposedly good for your health. It makes sense.
I don't understand, but I don't drink lukewarm water. I want it to be cold.
So I used to be that way. I used to only drink water bottles if they were like out of the fridge. Something changed, and now I want them to be room temperature. It's been that way for a few years now, but
I feel like a lot of my friends are like that, and I don't get it.
I don't like a hot water. Like if it's been in your garage in Indiana,
of course
put it
not.
in the fridge. But like here, I can just keep them in the cupboard and take one, and I'm like, good. This is
the
great.
cupboard.
Right there in the cupboard.
Right there in the cupboard. Wait, you just reminded me of something. Oh, it's 7-Eleven, which means it's free slushie day. Have you gotten yours?
Obviously not.
Should we go get one when we're done?
I do not like slushies.
You don't?
No,
Not
no,
even
no,
a frozen Coke?
No, you. We've talked about this. Don't act shocked.
Remember,
I said there is one slushy type thing that I'll drink. Do you not remember this conversation?
Let me try to rack my brain.
It's it's a restaurant from our neck of the woods.
Is it from
Slushy type dessert?
Slushy type dessert.
When I was a child, I will
know.
say, nope, you don't know. When I was a child, though, like a kid, I did F around with a blue raspberry icy.
Right.
From Cedar Point.
To me, those are all the same.
No, they're
icy,
not. No, they're not.
Slushy.
Nope. Slushy is like, everyone can weigh in on this, people. A slushy is basically like when you put ice in a blender and you crush the ice and then add flavoring to it. Almost snow coney. That's a slushy. And icy, which I think is
what's at the movie theater? Icy?
Icy.
Okay.
It's fluffier. It's like foam.
Oh,
Foamy.
okay.
You know what I
Yes. All right. I can agree
so
then those are
icy is
different.
ice, like crushed ice that's like shards of, which we've had those.
Yeah.
And then, an icy is the fluffier stuff. So I did fuck with a blue raspberry icy at Cedar Point. However, no, there's only one thing I like, and it was the, it just left my brain from Fazoli's. It was the thing you could get at Fazoli's. A lemon ice.
Oh, because it's harder. Like you have to use a spoon, right?
Kind of, yeah. Or the strawberry lemon ice.
Yes. That's delicious as well.
It is.
Have you ever had Korean shaved?
I watch the videos on TikTok all the time, but no.
It's so good. When I went to the Wii Spa, which everyone, if you don't know this, the Wii Spa here, I don't know if they're everywhere.
You get to go to
It's
the
a Korean
spa with
spa.
your friends and get naked.
And it's naked time, which I knew this going in, and I went alone just to
You think.
just to, get my bearings in case I ever did go with a friend.
Sure.
And really you're only naked in the same gender that you identify with area.
Okay.
And it's like the locker room, but they're there are pools. There's a hot tub, cold plunge,
Cute.
steam room type of thing.
Yeah.
And then a lot of women are, once they're done in the spa part, then they sit there and do their makeup, their hair and everything. But they're still sitting naked while they're doing that. And I, for one, can't do wet hair naked because I can feel the strands on me. Like if I brush my hair and my hair, like some hairs come out on the brush or whatever, if it touches my skin and I can feel it, I can't do that. So for me, I have to have a shirt on if I'm going to do my hair. That's a side.
As a side note.
But then when you go up into the co-ed floors, they give you a matching t-shirt and shorts. So everyone's wearing the same thing. Everyone is like on the same playing field. So you're not judging anyone for their outfits, which is rare here in LA.
Sounds like Squid Games.
It actually, yeah, it really does. And then you can go into the saunas. There's different kinds of saunas. There's like a jade room. There's salt.
Oh yeah, that's good for your
room.
allergies.
That is so nice. And they're all different levels of hotness.
Okay.
There's like one that's really, really hot that is the hottest, and then they go down from there. And then there is a cold room that you can sit in. But also you can just like chill. People like sleep there because it's really, really, it's only $30 to get in.
Yeah. And
you can sleep there. So people will come from the airport, and if they have a 24-hour thing, it's like $30. It is not very like comfortable.
Sure.
Because you can just,
but it's shelter.
It's shelter. It's warm. There's food, but you just kind of have to sleep on the floor. Okay. But if you're like cool with that for $30, like I've seen people roll in there with their luggage and do it. But there's a food court there that you can get delicious food, and that's where I tried the Korean shaved ice. And they put like condensed milk or something on top, and there's just like a bunch of fresh fruit. Yeah. It's delish. And I've been thinking about it since I was there.
Well, maybe we'll have to try that sometime. I've been saying this to you for years.
Our whole friend
maybe we'll have to try it
We
sometime.
keep saying it for probably actually 2 years at least. Yeah. But again,
how did we get on Wii Spa?
Great question. The shaved ice, the 7-Eleven.
Yes. Okay. Back to the slushie.
Yeah. I might have to get a frozen Coke on my way home.
Well, you do live right next to one.
I do. And the free ones are like tiny, right? Yeah. So it's like a nice little, and it's hot. How hot is it?
I mean, technically it's 7-Eleven when we're recording. So when you guys listen to this, it's past. So don't think you can go get an icy.
You're so right. It's actually not. You're so true. It's actually July 15th, and I apologize.
But you get it.
Yeah, it's 88 degrees right now, and it feels like 116.
Okay, I don't think that is not true.
To me, I'm not doing well.
Did you forget you grew up in Indiana? Not just grew up, you lived there most of your life.
Yeah, and there's
it's so much worse than this.
It is?
Yes,
but not for the whole 3 months. Right?
Yes.
You're right, I don't remember then.
I couldn't believe, I was like,
just, I don't remember being so sweaty as soon as I walk outside.
Because we were acclimated.
Right.
Our blood actually changes. Do you know this?
No.
Our blood is actually thinner here in California. So we do get colder. We're more sensitive to cold.
And hot? Because I feel like I'm not sensitive to the cold yet. I think it's the hot.
When was the last time in Indiana did you have central air?
Yeah. This is the first time I've not had central air.
Yes, exactly.
And that is it. You're right.
Yes.
But I feel like as soon as I walk outside, I am so sweaty. I feel like I can't, if I have somewhere cute to go and I'm like dressing cute and I have makeup on.
Sure.
As soon as I walk outside, I am sweating profusely. In Indiana. I don't remember.
But also what happens when you step in the shade here?
I don't know.
It's better.
Oh, yeah.
But in Indiana, you step in the shade and you're still moist.
Ew, I hate that.
But you are because of the humidity.
All right. I believe you. I just
Speaking of Indiana humidity, my brother's wedding, which was outside in the super humidity. Yeah. Aubrey sent through some pictures to the family chat today, and the wedding pictures look so good.
Cute. I would like to see him.
The photographer really knocked it out. I mean, I knew Aubrey was going to pick a good photographer. Yeah. But like we were sweaty, but it looks good. The pictures look good.
That's good. I would like to see it. I'm excited about that. Well, we have big news in our life.
Oh yeah. I think we mentioned a couple weeks ago that we joined a kick. You know, the confusion of me signing up. We've explained this. Yeah. I think we said the name, right? Cooter Punch.
I don't know if we did.
Well, our original team name was Cooter Punch.
Cooter Punch.
And then in a turn of events, we were changed to the House of Beaverhausen.
Yes.
Which is if you know, nod to Will and Grace.
Yeah, which I love. Anastasia Beaverhausen. So Cooter Punch was not, it wasn't something we made up. That was what the team that already existed was
They were
named.
like, would you guys like to be a part of our team? We need 7 players or whatever, 6 players or whatever.
And then because we came in as such a squad on our own, they were like, okay, let's have a new name so that we can give this team like a.
And also, thank God, because they're the undefeated champions when they were Cooter Punch for like 4 years. And I was like, no,
that
no
would be
pressure.
tarnishing their name.
Yeah, let Cooter Punch live on as the reigning champs.
Yeah, because I don't have. My last dodgeball game was probably sophomore year of high school.
Yes, mine was church camp, and I was definitely crying.
Because you got hit, or because
I hated being at church camp. So any chance I could cry to get away from people, I would take it.
I liked church camp. Which one did you go to? We've talked about this probably.
Lake James Christian Assembly.
Was this made by your grandparents?
No, it was just a fundamentalist church camp. So that's where all the fundamentalist churches funneled into.
I went to one of the main ones
Angola.
In Indiana that was like.
Was it near like
the United Methodist?
Was it near like Pokagon?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, this one was near Pokagon in Angola.
I'm trying to think of what it was called, but I'm not going to come up with it quickly.
Well, mine wasn't great.
I'm so sorry. I loved church camp.
And it was the last time I played dodgeball. And it was outdoors.
What I didn't love about church camp was...
I love this sidebar. This tangent is a good one. Yeah, what did you hate about church camp?
What I didn't love about church camp was the bugs, obviously.
Allison? Okay.
But I loved sleeping in a cabin.
That has nothing to do with church camp. That's just camp.
Right.
So what is it about church camp that you didn't like? That's just the outdoors.
I didn't love obviously I just wanted to go to a regular summer camp like I saw on the
Disney
movies.
Channel and Parent Trap.
I wasn't super into sitting in a circle and reading the Bible. So sorry. It wasn't that I didn't want to be a part of, the movement.
You're not in a hole. You're fine. You can move on. It's fine. We know what you mean.
But that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to swim. I wanted to play.
You wanted to make bead crafts.
Oh, I also didn't like, there was some type of recreational day where we had to do a obstacle course.
Oh my gosh.
And I was not good at that.
Obstacles for Christ? Was there a lesson in that?
No, it was just like to be physical.
You know what? I told Allison before we started recording, I'm trying to look at the positive side of every situation that I think is frustrating or annoying to me.
Okay.
So to put a positive spin on church camp, what I did like about it is it was very structured.
And you like structure.
And yes, I loved that there was a schedule every day. I knew exactly what I was getting into because I hated it so much that I at least liked knowing what to anticipate.
Fair.
And I did always have a girlfriend.
And that's lucky.
That's lucky as hell. But I was like the singer, and even though everyone thought I was gay and would call me a girl, I would somehow get the most popular girl.
I didn't like the physical fitness day, even though I liked playing sports.
You didn't have physical fitness every day? It was just one day?
I feel it was one day that you did the obstacle course.
How long was your church camp?
A week.
Like the Monday through Friday kind of thing?
I think so.
Yeah. Ours was Sunday through Friday.
Yeah. Because it was like, when you do the presidential fitness test, you don't because you were homeschooled.
Yeah, no, definitely didn't do that.
But in school, it's like you have to do pull-ups and you have to do whatever. And this course was like had rope swings and stuff. And I was I had no muscles at the time. And I wasn't good at that. And I was like the chubby girl. And so I was like too scared. I didn't want to do that. So that was my least favorite day. What I did like was the cabin and
fun. Yeah.
And like chit-chatting at night with the girlies. There was you had your squad, whatever it was called, and then there was a boy cabin and a girl cabin.
Oh.
And so
was it a rather small camp?
Kind of.
We had many cabins.
Oh, there was probably like 4 or 5 squads.
I mean, they were called dorms, I guess. Yeah.
And then each of them had a boy and a girl cabin.
Got it.
So, and there wasn't that many people in it. There's probably like 7 girls, 7 boys or something like that.
Okay.
I liked singing songs at night around the campfire.
Yeah.
Our God is an
Some
awesome
God he
God.
fucking reigns from
Those
heaven.
were my favorite times.
Do you have to do the Pledge Allegiance to the Bible and to the Christian flag?
No, neither. I don't even know those. I never heard them.
I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word, a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path.
Oh, I've heard
Its
that
words
one.
will I hide in my heart so that I might not sin against God.
Work.
Gay.
I've heard that line. And a light unto
Unto thy word is a lamp unto my feet
and a light
unto my path.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey. Kind of a banger, to be honest.
Honestly, I do kind of wish. The only reason I still wish I was in that cult is because
What a line.
I would have probably killed at being a camp counselor.
Oh, yeah, you'd be so fun.
I would have been so popular. Do you know how many kids wanted me to baptize their asses?
You specifically? They were like, I want Alex to baptize
So
me?
I never got to be a camp counselor, but once I was in high school, I did go to like the retreat weekends as part of the praise band. So I was more of a celebrity. We stayed in the staff dormitory.
For sure.
And if you were an adult, you were allowed to baptize any of the children that wanted to be found Jesus at the end of the week and wanted to be baptized on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
And the fewer kids that were baptized, the quicker we got to pizza. But whatever. Anyway, so
You better be sure.
I was very popular because again, he's a singer.
Singer, he's cute, he's tall.
I mean, but it was really the runs and singing Reliant K to the 5th and 6th graders. And the girls wanted me to baptize them.
Yeah.
It was like, hi, Alex.
No way.
I found Christ this weekend. And I was wondering
they
if
didn't.
it would be okay if you would baptize me. I did not feel comfortable, so I never did.
Yeah.
But
Good choice.
the leadership was like, you can.
Did you do it in the lake?
Correct.
I was
yes.
never, that's not how I was baptized. I just got
No, I
a
was
little
in a
water on me.
Oh, well, that's not real.
Oh.
Yeah, my strict church would say if you weren't fully submerged and re-emerged, it's not a real baptism.
Got it.
So you're not actually baptized. And you know what? I could baptize you.
Oh my God. Fun.
As a baptized man myself. This is quite a tangent.
It is. We didn't.
Sorry, everyone.
Wait, but the last thing I want to say about camp, it's not about church camp, is the
bugs.
The love. No. My love for reality TV started with the show Bug Juice. And that was about summer camp.
Yes.
And that's what I just wanted to go to a summer camp like that.
Oh,
but my
totally.
only choice was church camp because my family was deep into church.
So that is why I say the structure of church camp I liked, because I love The Parent Trap. Growing up, I loved that movie. But I was like, what would they do? Like, they just get
they're
to
just
go
going. They're just
fencing
choosing what they want to do every day.
I couldn't wrap my head around it. Now I feel like that would have been awesome.
It would be so fun.
You know what? Do you ever get served the TikToks for the adult camps?
No.
I want to do it so bad.
It's very you to get served that.
Yeah, that's true. It knows. The algorithm knows. But anyway.
I mean, send one to me. I'd be
Okay, well,
interested.
yeah. I would love to adult
Wait,
church
so
camp.
we
Not
need to
adult
go.
church camp, just adult camp. Oh.
We need to circle back to Dodgeball. We didn't really get into that
Sorry,
at
everyone.
all.
So the last time I played Dodgeball was church
At church
camp.
Yes, okay.
Now we're back to Dodgeball.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we show up.
Our first game was
last night, or in this case, a week ago.
Yes.
Wednesdays is when we play Dodgeball.
If anyone wants to come.
And you know this because we usually record on Wednesday nights, but now we can't.
We had to change, yeah.
For our 8-week season. Well, maybe only 7 if we're not good.
Oh, because the tournament. We're going to get kicked out real fast.
No, we're not, because here's why. So everyone of our entire team last night, Allison and I have left with bruises.
I have a bruise on my thigh.
I have a bruise on my calf.
This man hit me twice in the same spot, and I feel like it was targeted.
It was...
Obviously it was.
It was... it's lit. Yes. We show up, orientation, Allison makes it for the end.
I'll get into that after. I'll talk about it later.
I'll summarize the game. Allison walks in at the end, fashionably late, has to make an entrance. And then we watched 30 minutes of another game because they were like, just observe how it goes.
Yeah.
And I was pretty shocked because I was going in under the understanding that I assumed we would be going in shifts because everything I was watching online was 6 players at a time. And I knew we were a team of 16 or 14, whatever. And so I was like, oh, I just who am I going to get paired with or whatever. And it's not that. It's everyone plays, which I prefer that. I was like, this is way more fun.
Yeah.
What we didn't know until the end of the game first of all, 10 games, our team won 1.
At least we won 1. Once you hear
that's pretty
about this,
shocking.
everyone,
Yeah.
you're going to be like, wow, good for them for at least winning 1.
Listen, and I'll let you take over, but so we get we get ready for the game, and we learn the basics and whatever, and then we start, and that first game, like everyone but Allison got out.
I was the last
She was
in
the
the
last
first
one
game.
standing.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit.
It was crazy.
What? This is insane. It's brutal. I had been like, my nipple ring was like, I was terrified. Thankfully, we're all good today. Yeah. I got hit in the neck once. This one on my calf is crazy. The imprint of the ball is the bruise on my leg. But what we learned at the end is that we were unfairly matched. They put us with a team of experts that had like 3 people on the team that were headhunting the whole time. Like there were 3 people on that team responsible for getting all of us out every game pretty much.
Yeah. And I didn't even know what the term headhunting meant.
No. And their team was so synchronized. They had dance moves. And we were just like, and so it was so intense. And we found afterward, they did say to us, like, hey, we're really sorry. That should not have happened. It's not going to happen again. I mean, we had fun because I was like, oh, this is what it is. Like, we'll make the most of it. So it's kind of nice to know. They were like, if this was a 10, you're going to be playing 4s and 5s from now on. And I was like, okay, that will probably be more fun.
Which actually makes it less scary.
Less scary and more fun.
Our group of friends, we obviously haven't played dodgeball in a really long time.
Right.
And I feel like we're pretty athletic, though, as a group. So it wasn't that part. It was just like, I didn't really know the rules outside of catch the ball or get hit.
And I would say it's not even just the rules, but also like the unnamed things that you should just do as a team that we didn't know.
Yeah, there's a whole strategy of like the 2 people corners, on the outside corners.
Always have a ball.
Always be giving them the ball. And so our captain was, and the veteran people that have been playing for a while, they were all really good at like whispering things to us.
Oh, they were so great, yeah.
As we were standing there or being like, go up, go stand up there,
or come up together. They were really good on the count of 3 throw. Like it was, they made it really fun for us, I think.
Yeah, we just didn't know the strategy of dodgeball because in school you kind of just like throw the ball at each other.
And if you catch it, the other person's out, and someone on your team comes back in. Those rules stand. But like I kept breaking the line rule all night because like a ball would be rolling out of bounds when I was already out, and I would just like grab it to push it back. But you're not allowed to touch it until it comes on the other side of the line.
Oh, someone has to pull it back. Wait.
No, so like if you're out and a ball is near the line but still in the game and like no one on your team's getting it, I reached to like toss it to them.
Oh, you can't
cross the line either side. So like
someone in play has to get the ball.
Someone in play has to get it if it's still inside the box.
Okay.
And
did you get in trouble?
Well, Brendan caught it both times and he was like, "Hey, you can't do that either." Okay. So like it's
that's
fine.
Good
now I will never forget.
Yeah.
And then there was another thing that, like the corners they told us about. They didn't emphasize like always make sure they have a ball. And it is hard to fight your impulse when you're holding it to just not run up there and immediately throw it.
Yeah, well, because they didn't say it, but during the game they kept saying ball right, ball left. And we didn't know what that meant.
And also that I'm glad he said this because it will stick with me. How he was like, a good rule of thumb is if I get a ball, I look right, I look left. If both people in the corners have one, then I'm going to the middle or somewhere in the line if there already is someone in the middle. Now I will always do that.
It's hard to do that though because I feel like as soon as I take my eyes off of someone, they're going to hit me.
Yes. So I think you just have to well, first of all, the guy that subbed for us last night, insane player. Yeah. He would literally like go like this and grab a ball. Yeah. Like without breaking eye contact.
Yeah. He was so good.
Blake was like, he's been playing for 20 years. Like, obviously.
He was also really nice to me. He was like, I tried to give him a ball because I
saw that. And he was like, no, you got it.
I was like, take it. And he was like, no, you got it. Throw the ball.
He was great.
He was good.
Yeah. But yeah, it was like those things. And also like when we have the majority balls, hold them. And then we charge the line. Like these were things that we now know because we saw it happen enough. And then they told us at the end, yes, sorry, this is what happens.
Yeah.
But I think it'll make next week more fun because now we have our footing. We know the team's not going to be as hard to play.
Yeah, that team was just wild because there were 3 guys that when I tell you they were throwing that ball so fast and hard, I was in shock at how fast. There was a guy who was a master at looking at one corner and throwing the ball without looking. He would be looking
dead in Allison's eye and hit me over here.
And he was like, it was like perfectly hit someone to get them out. It wasn't just like he did it and it just like he hoped it got.
His
like
aim was exact.
Perfect aim with no look. That was crazy. There was a really tall guy that kept hitting people in the head or at least up. And then there was girls that were just the fake out girls.
Oh my God, there was these fake out girls.
This girl had the like bitchiest face. And I don't know her, so this is just an observation of the game. She might be a nice girl. But she was just like really staring us down and faking us out with just like a stank face.
Yeah.
And it was so
And
intense.
when we say fake out too, did you notice there was a lot like if they didn't have a ball, they would hold their hands behind their back to make you think they did.
Yeah. And
like
then,
run up and they would do like a fake throw with nothing in their hands.
Yeah.
That team was so synchronized. Like there was one guy that had knee pads on and a flashy little skirt, and they, like two of their headhunters would go to run, and he would run and slide on his knees to just distract us.
Yeah.
And for us, it worked because we're new, and it's like,
God,
what's he doing? And then we're getting hit by these headhunters.
Yeah. And I feel like they were going for you.
Yeah, because I was the tallest.
Yeah, they were going for our veteran guys that they knew were good. They were like, their strategy was get them out first.
Yeah, so that all of us
and
were
you
left.
were included in that because
I was always getting out in the first like 6
yeah,
or 7.
and you also look intimidating. So like whatever. So then at the end, it was always me, Angela and
Karina. Yeah.
And we were good at dodging.
Jenny once, but yeah.
Yeah, we were good at dodging
Yeah,
for a while, but like when there's 11 people still on the other end, there's no way you can dodge for more than a couple throws.
Right. Especially because if all the balls end up on your side, you have 3 seconds to start throwing.
Yeah.
It was you were very good at blocking when you had a ball. That was a hard thing for me to like figure out for a second. But I'm excited to see how it goes next week with the more even. Oh, and did you hear Sass already got poached?
No.
Not poached, I guess, but like he immediately got recruited. He got immediately recruited for their tournament for Labor Day.
Oh, fun.
I was like, of course. He crushed
very
it. So athletic.
I feel like he can do any sport.
Also, like, I just was watching him, and at one point I was like, one day he's going to be the best dad coach.
Oh, yeah. So cute. What I had hoped was for a bigger court because they cut a basketball court in half.
Yeah.
And there was a game going on over there and our game. And there wasn't a lot of room for us to be on the back court.
Correct.
I don't know what regulation is, if you will, but I wish that it was a bigger area.
And I also wish that like I know the zigzag wall was weird because when we were on that side, like to see where our team like the outline.
Yeah.
But on the other side, there's even less. It's like, did you
you
notice?
have to stand up against the wall, like so small. Yeah. And you're gonna get hit.
I have knee pads. I'm gonna wear those. I got hit in the nuts so hard.
Oh, are you gonna wear cup?
I was, but no one else. Well, so the guy that subbed for us was definitely in a jock strap. Saw that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was like a cup situation or just a gay situation.
Or just a cute.
Yeah.
A vibe.
I don't know because it was.
Do they have
really
like
bad.
thin ones that maybe not like such
padded,
a protruding?
But the point would be to have like the hardness to knock it back.
Maybe just ask the boys what they're doing.
I should, yeah.
Yeah. But overall, we had a really good time.
Yeah,
like
very
the
fun.
nerves went away pretty quickly after the first, like I would say 3 rounds for me.
Same.
I was like, okay,
yeah,
I'm not great, but I'm not scared anymore.
Everyone is so encouraging and nice and fun. Mm-hmm. So it didn't feel like our team was judging us.
So nice, yeah. And because I know that those people were the best, like the way that they were throwing it was scary because it was so fast. But now I'm like, I'll be fine with other people because I don't think
our competitiveness is going to kick in now.
Yeah,
it's like,
is your shoulder sore?
Yes,
it's so sore.
Yes,
yeah.
And then afterward, the teams go to High Tops, a bar in West Hollywood, to just meet everyone, talk, and be communitized. What? To be social.
Yeah.
And which was like part of the reason why I signed up for this in the first place. I was like, I'm going to meet more queer friends.
Yeah.
And it was great. And we were the losing team. So the winning team chooses if they want a plate of nachos or a pitcher of beer. And then the losing team gets the... Yes.
Okay.
So like we lost, they chose nachos. So we got the pitcher of beer. Which was like fine. But then we ordered the nachos anyway because they looked so good and they were so good.
Nice. I've never eaten there.
It was really good nachos.
I've only been to High Tops like at the end of the night.
Okay, yeah. No, it was really nice. And a Wednesday night wasn't busy. The DJ was really fun. Like, and they'd give free shots every hour on the hour by way of a bartender taking off his shirt and pouring it down your throat. Guess who one of us did that?
You.
Sass. It was amazing.
High Tops is a sports bar, so it is the setting is good, but yeah, I've only been there when I'm almost blackout.
Yeah, it was not very busy. It was easy to find parking. And with that, I'll say the nachos were almost to our table, and we were all like, where the hell is Allison? Where is Allison? And then Karina was like, you have her location, check it. And I looked and I was like, I don't think it's loading. She's 25 minutes away. Literally, as soon as I said that, then all of this unfolds. So, Allison, why don't you share how your whole driving day was?
Yeah, let me start from the beginning. Actually, I had one of the worst days of parking and driving of my whole
It's like LA
life
initiation
of living here. And I think the top 2 worst things of living here is parking.
Yeah.
And I have gotten pretty lucky with not having any horrible parking situations, but it's still always anxiety inducing for me to find a parking spot. And the guy or our captain was like, there is a parking lot, but it's kind of small, so get there early. I arrived. Weren't supposed to be there until
orientation was 6:40.
6:40. I arrived at 6:30 because the first game isn't until 7. And so I was like, there can't be that many people in orientation because most of these people are already playing.
Yes.
I thought 6:30 was sufficient.
It would have been.
I got there. There are no spots. Now, going forward, I could have parked illegally as a bunch of people did.
Correct.
But when I got there wasn't that many people.
There was a swim meet going on as well. So it was like double filled parking lot.
It was a meet. Okay. Yes. I thought it was just like recreational.
No, it was a swim
swimming.
meet.
So I drove around for a while. I leave and I'm like, I guess I'm just going to have to go try to find a spot up on 3rd Street, which is a major street in LA. Yeah. It's where the Grove is. And I start going that way. And then I see the neighborhood around where we're playing. You cannot park there past 6 p.m. or you are going to get towed or a ticket. So I was like, I can't park in the neighborhood at all. I go up to 3rd. There's nothing there. There's not even parking meters. There were some parking meters. They were full, but you couldn't park there after 6 either.
And so is it about this time when you text us trying to find parking?
Yeah, I was like, hey guys, I'm having a really hard time. You guys are like, we just got here.
We literally pulled in the parking lot, went around once, right as the guy was pulling out, I turned on my turn signal and we parked.
Yeah, and Angela was like, we found one. And I was like, that's so amazing for you. So she was like, come back, people are leaving.
People were leaving.
I come back, now everyone's
waiting for those spots.
That is coming to play is
showing
there.
Up,
so there's like so many people just circling and waiting.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way. Yeah. I leave again. I drive around. I find that on the other side of this park is another
bigger parking lot.
Drove over there. No
thing.
spots. Same thing. Everyone's looking for a spot. I leave again. I come back one more time to park around. This time it's now 7:05.
Yeah, it's like
so from
7.
6:30 to 7:05, I've been trying to park.
Yeah.
And I finally get a spot at the last, and someone else, we pulled up at the same time as someone else. And I looked at them and he was like, gestured like, are you trying to park here? And I literally put my hands up like a prayer. And I was like, please let me park here. And they were like, okay. And let me. So that was very nice of whoever that was. But yeah, it took me from 6:30 to 7:05 to find parking. So then I had forgotten that we are supposed to go out after if we win.
Not supposed to. It's just part of the fun.
Yeah. And I wanted to, but I had forgotten that was a thing. And I know, but I had forgot. I didn't charge my car properly.
Okay.
I knew that I had enough to get there and get home. I live right next to a supercharger, so it's very easy for me, even if I'm on 1%, to get to that supercharger. So I said, I'm good to get home and back.
Sure.
I put in the address for High Tops, and now what I'm thinking, the nearest supercharger. At first I did High Tops.
Oh, okay.
And I was gonna
to see how much battery.
It was gonna get me at 3%, and then like to get home was iffy. So I have to go to supercharger. Fine. Plug it in. The nearest one is in Culver City,
right,
which is even further south of where we were. But it was only a 15-minute drive. And I was like, honestly, not that bad. I can probably shave a minute off.
It's like, what? It's like 8:15 at that point or whatever. Oh, it was like 9:15.
Yeah, like I would be getting to the supercharger when you got to the bar. Yeah. And I was like, I'm just going to charge for like 8 minutes because that'll get me like 25%. And then I'll be fine to go home and I'll charge the next morning.
Yes.
I do that. I am on the phone. which I know I'm talking to someone and I'm not paying attention. I put in high tops into my GPS and I just start driving. I'm chatting, you know, whatever. I pull up to high tops and I'm like, this is not where I'm supposed to be. And then I go, oh my God, there's 2 high tops.
So then cut back to my story where I go, where's Allison? I look at her location. I was like, she's 25 minutes away. I don't think it's loading. I had just assumed my phone was glitching.
Yeah, no.
And then not a second after I said that, she texts us, oh no.
I went to the wrong
high tops. I'm going to cry.
Because it put me on the interstate. And so I just was like, wow, this is so nice. Like I can just hop on the interstate, hop off, and then I'll be there in West Hollywood. No, I was literally in Los Feliz, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming. I put it in the GPS. Yeah, it's going to be 20 something minutes. And the fastest way was to go through the middle of Hollywood. Yeah. So stop signs, stop lights, whatever. And you guys are like.
I was like, we had ordered the nachos and we were all like, planning to leave by like,
and it's really just 11. Like it was the first day for me. I have lots of FOMO. I want to be a part of everything. I don't want to be left out. Right. And it was my own doing, so no one was leaving me out, but it was just I wanted to be there for our first time. So I was gonna go, but then you text me and you were like, look, we've already gotten the nachos. By the time you get here, like we're gonna be leaving.
Angela was already yawning. I was like, we're ending this soon.
So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go home.
And the 2 guys from our team that we were getting to know, they both said they had to be up really early for work, so they weren't going to stay late. So I was just like, this isn't the time. And Sass also texted. He was like, yeah, don't come. Yes. Although I wish you would, but no.
Yeah. I mean, I drove all over Los Angeles in the span of 1 hour.
You really did. And next week will be good, though, because Freddie and Harry will be back.
Yeah.
And Brendan's going to go out with us. He said he just couldn't do it which is our team captain. So,
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
And I'll make sure I'm charged.
I can tell you that everyone wears literally anything to that bar. So like there were people in like grummier clothes than us, and there were people in like the nicest going out wear ever.
Right. So which is like so interesting for that place because it is a sports bar, but people are there, you know,
doing it all the way up. Okay.
So that's our dodgeball story journey, and you know we'll keep you
posted because you know we could make it to the end.
We could.
How's Beaverhausen could win it all.
They could. And we'll post our T-shirt somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it's worth the look.
Yeah. It's definitely worth the look. Did you order yours today?
I did.
While you were here?
Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
I felt like I just was talking so much. Do you want to go to Katy Perry?
Oh, yeah. Let's go to KP. Okay, so today's the 11th. Well, today for us is the 11th, but it's the 14th when this comes out. So Katy Perry's new single. Well, the single hasn't dropped because I can't download it, so I assume it's just the video. The video is out, so we were gonna watch it.
The song comes out at a very specific time today, I think.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. I don't know what the time is, but when I heard, it was like a weird time.
Let's watch it and then let's watch it and then discuss it and the controversy.
There's controversy?
About this project because it's with Dr. Luke.
Right. That is controversy.
If I ever heard it.
Interesting ending.
Okay.
Do you think that the AI sound is on purpose because she was kind of being like a little robotic?
If that's the theory, I think it's actually the opposite. I wonder if she was like, everyone thinks it's AI. Let's add a robotic element to the video.
Oh, because...
But I like the video. I would say like that's like I love a pop music video.
I liked the video a lot.
Trisha
Obsessed
Paytas.
with Trish. I like the chorus.
It sounds like a Lady Gaga song. Imagine Gaga singing that.
Actually, is it something that she didn't take? Do you think?
It sounds like a Gaga song. Am I right?
Yeah, it does. I like the chorus. I don't care about the verses.
Yeah, it's fun. I just like wish it wasn't Dr. Luke.
She looks incredible. Lots of fun elements in it. But yeah, talk about Dr. Luke if people don't know.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, allegedly he was Kesha's abuser. Mm-mm. And then a lot of other people came forward speculating the same.
Yeah.
Speculating? Alleging the same.
Yeah.
And we canceled him. We had all agreed to just cancel him. I think
but
even Brittany...
Kim Petras worked with him.
No, I know. And that she got backlash for it.
Yeah.
It's just like someone at Katy Perry's caliber too. Like Kesha. So Kesha tweeted LOL.
Oh, no.
And it's just very, because like he's never come out with a statement. Again, he's never been
formally charged.
Correct with anything. But it's just like, if that many people are saying it.
So do you think they're just friends and she's just like, I take your side?
Or if it's literally just a business decision, because, so sorry to say it, Dr. Luke is he's like a Max Martin.
Incredible
incredible
music. Yeah. But
it sucks.
It does suck. And it's hard to be like one of the few that is like, I'm going to do it anyway, even though you said he abused you. Like,
right.
It is hard to be that. And she is so well known. She can't even claim ignorance.
Right. My hope is that maybe we're not getting the full story yet, and maybe it was a track passed by someone else, and it's like she didn't work with Dr. Luke. She bought one of his tracks from a time before, but we'll see. Also, I need to look more into it, but I'm pretty sure he worked with her on a lot of music on this album.
Yeah.
The ironic thing, and the reason I think for Kesha's LOL is that he is allegedly an abuser of women, and this song is called A Woman's World.
Oh, you think that she's like trying to stick it to him that by giving him lots of money?
No, that's the controversy. Is that like, why are you working with a guy that abuses women, and the song he's putting out with you is called It's a Woman's World? Like, you're not supporting women by working with him.
Got it.
People are mad at Katy.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Katy. Anyway, okay, overall, I'm going to listen to it. I am. That's the truth of the matter. The album, I mean. I want to know. I got to know what the whole sound is.
My thing is I'm not the biggest Katy Perry fan anyway, so I wouldn't be really listening to her album regardless.
Sure.
I will listen to singles if I like them, but I don't typically like them. Like, I'm never listening to maybe I Kissed a Girl just for the nostalgia of it all, but like Teenage Dream, I am skipping. And I'm sorry. Sure. I get it. I'm skipping most. I like E.T.
Okay. I am a fan of hers.
And I support you as a fan. I wanted to talk about Love Island. I know you're not watching it, but
I told Emily I think I just have to fucking do it.
You do.
All my friends watch this stupid effing show.
Well, I have a couple seasons that I like that I'm going to give people.
This is the same thing, by the way, that I did. I resisted Survivor until my ex was just like, no, just like watch one. It's pandemic. Watch one season with me.
Incredible.
And I was like, what have I been missing my whole life?
I know. I feel like I sound psychotic that I love all these reality shows, but they are so good.
They are.
And I know that a lot of them are hard to, like, The Traitors is not that long of a season, so it's not, that's digestible.
Sure.
Big Brother's a hard ask. It's 3 episodes a week, and you have
Survivor's
to be on top of it.
Oh, I get what you're saying, though. Survivor is 2 times a week, right?
I think it's just one. Wednesday or Thursdays, I thought.
I think it used to be 2 times a week if it's just one. Because remember they would do like an episode and then an elimination episode?
Maybe, but I watched a lot of the old seasons on like later.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I don't really remember.
Could be right. I could be completely wrong.
But Big Brother is 3 episodes a week, and it is hard. If you get behind, it's really hard to catch up. So I get it. But
because Big Brother's happening in relatively like real time.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And so is Love Island, which I think is really fun. So Love Island, if you don't know, it's too hard to explain because there's lots of intricacies, but basically they put hot people on an island
in their swimsuits
and they are supposed to find love, and the public votes at the end for who their favorite couple is. And in between there's recouplings, because if you don't have to stay with the first person you're put with. If you like someone else, you guys are allowed to be like, we like each other, we want to be together, and then you can recouple together. And even at times, like, you have to vote people out of the island. And at the end, the public votes. It happens in real time. There's an episode every night of the week except for Wednesdays. So the producers are on top of it. The editors are really cranking it out. And there's USA, there's UK, there's Australia. I feel like there's probably like a lot more countries.
My God.
Like, it's so fun.
Where'd it start?
I want to say UK or Australia. I think maybe Australia. You're right. But this season of USA is like really the first season I feel like that's popped off, especially on social media in the US. I feel like a lot of US people watch the other countries more than they watch US. But for some reason on TikTok, all of the girls on the season are just giving like lots of moments that people are
making into tics.
Yeah. And so like they've gone viral and everyone's into it. There's some couples that are wild. So there is a couple, Serena and Cordell. Cordell is football player Odell Beckham Jr.'s brother.
Oh, okay.
And he and Serena have been just fighting the past couple episodes because he brought another girl back from Casa Amor.
Whoa.
And Serena was upset and they've been fighting. There's a girl named Kaylor and she's with a guy named Aaron, and he also hooked up with a different girl at Casa Amor, and the production sent the girlies a video of him cuddling up to her, kissing, whatever. So that's drama. They've been fighting for a couple of episodes. It's so much drama and so fun, and I highly recommend. So I wanted to give everyone out there a few seasons if you're interested in watching. Obviously you could catch up on this one. I think it's over in a few weeks, so you might not have time to catch up in full unless you're binging like crazy.
Yeah.
But this is a good season. So this is USA season 6. I also highly recommend UK season 8, which has our beloved Ekin-Su.
She's from Love Island.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Who was on Traitors, who we love. Yeah, she was on Love Island UK. Love her.
Got it.
I think she's not. She was with that guy for a long time. Now she's
Peter?
dating Peter. No.
Oh, she's with Peter.
She was
Peter
with the
guy from Love Island.
For a while,
but
yeah.
now she's with Peter from Traitors / Bachelor.
Correct. I really loved season 5 of Australia. My favorite couple that I love from the show right now is from that season. I don't want to say who it is because that would spoil. And then actually last season of USA, I really liked season 5.
Okay.
But I will say do not watch season 3 of USA because I'm currently also watching season 3.
Okay.
And it is boring.
Oh.
Like the comparison of the two to the drama that's happening on the current season to that, I'm like, you guys are boring. But now I'm too close to the end to not finish.
My friend of mine is working on it right now.
Yeah, and so fun in Fiji. Ariana Madix is the host right now. It used to be Sarah Hyland.
That's what I thought.
And they replaced...
Oh, she was on Broadway.
Yeah. They replaced... I don't know why. She's on Broadway. Sarah Hyland
on Broadway
is?
right now.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
Ariana got replaced. And part of it was because... Huh?
Ariana got replaced already?
No, sorry. Ariana replaced Sarah Hyland.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because part of the joke in the Tom Scandival situation, always comes back to that, is that she was yelling at him one time because he wouldn't watch Love Island with her.
That's hilarious, actually.
So it's really funny that they offered her the job. So she's looking so fine on this. So really highly suggest watching if you currently are not.
Speaking of Vanderpump real quick. So Pump closed.
So sad.
Did you notice? Have you been down there to see Tom Tom? Like, have you seen it at night?
She put the sign.
The pump sign?
It was on the season.
Right.
Tom walked in and he was like, you put the pump sign over the Tom Tom sign? And she was like, well, yeah, it's ultimately my place. And I wanted to keep something from Pump around because it was meaningful
cute
to
on
me.
The street lit up.
Yeah, but it was a little
funny.
Plot point that he was a little hurt about that.
Okay.
Also, something about her is the sandwich shop that Ariana and Katy have opened together. I haven't been yet. I want to go. So if you want a sandwich, let's go.
I love a sandwich.
Yeah, I really want to go and try.
Cool.
Are you ready for the birthdays for today, July 15th?
Birthday. 15th?
I'll be honest.
You.
It's slim pickings.
For the 15th? I'm going to guess. Give me... Actually, this is fun.
There's no way you can guess.
No, you have to give me a genre or something.
Oh. Okay. So someone on this is a primarily television star.
Okay.
And they are under the age of...
Well, you can tell me what they're turning because that I wouldn't,
Oh, they're turning 16.
They're turning 16, primarily TV.
Mm-hmm.
It's not her because she just got married. It's a she.
It's not a she.
Oh, it's a he. 16, primarily TV. 60. Is it that kid that plays young Sheldon?
No.
Is it?
Fucking way, Alex. How did you do that?
I literally just started running through mostly TV actors in my head that were young guys.
Yeah, his name is Ian Armitage.
Damn.
Young Sheldon. That is, wow, I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
Okay, if you want to guess another one.
Let's just try it.
This is also someone from a television show.
Okay.
They are turning 47.
Okay.
And, what's another clue?
Yeah, one more. Because like the reason I think I got to that is because the age and they're turning how old?
47.
Male or female?
Female.
TV star.
TV. Their show had lots of stars.
Okay. They're turning 47.
Mm-hmm.
Their show had lots of stars. That makes me immediately think Grey's Anatomy.
No. Good,
or like
but no.
Like a fucking Law and Order or something. Don't. 47-year-old.
Another hint is that there's not that many seasons of this show. There's not as many as Grey's Anatomy or...
Oh.
Yeah.
But they had a lot of stars?
Yeah, a lot of stars at once. Like you're thinking those over the years, there's all these stars.
But you're talking like a cast of Friends type of situation.
Yes.
Got it.
You've watched this show. I don't know if you finished all the seasons, but you watched this show. Mm-mm.
All right, I lost my streak. Who is it? Give me the show.
Once Upon a Time.
Oh, 47. Is it not Jennifer Goodwin?
Mm-mm.
The other Jennifer?
No.
The Wicked Queen?
Yes.
What's
her name is Lana Parrilla or
She's
Parrilla.
only turning 47?
Mm-hmm. She's fierce.
But in my brain, she was like 47 in the show. So that means she was like 34
30,
or
yeah.
something.
She is so fierce.
She is fierce. Very
She's so
attractive
pretty.
woman.
Yeah, I saw her and I was like, oh, I haven't seen this person in forever.
I did not
15
finish
years.
the show. You're right. As soon as Frozen came in, I was like, I'm out.
I stopped after Lemony Snicket or whatever. Sorry.
I mean, I was already one foot out the door when they brought in Elphaba.
I must have stopped before that because I do not remember that.
Oh.
Okay, so next, you're not going to get this person. I'm just going to tell you is Jim Jones.
I would have definitely not gotten
of
that.
We Fly High, the song. Will also be 47.
Okay.
This actor, I see their face everywhere. Oh, I know where this person is from, but they're from shows that I didn't watch. So I know this person from a singular movie.
Okay.
Scott Foley. He was in Felicity, Scandal, True Blood. I didn't watch any of those.
I love True Blood. Who is he in True Blood? Does it say? Wait. Scandal?
Yes. Felicity and True Blood.
Scott Foley.
When I tell you who he is and the one thing I know him from, I think you'll know him. He is one of the killers in Scream 2. No, 4. No, 3. Scream 3.
Scott Foley.
Scream 3 is the one with the movies in Hollywood. They're recreating Stab. And he is the...
Oh, yes.
He plays the head of the production company's son. And he's the
is he in True
killer.
Blood?
He might not be anyone significant, but it just on his list it said he was in True Blood.
Okay, yeah, I know who this guy is from Scandal. Okay, happy birthday, Scott.
Yeah. Next is Forrest Whitaker, the actor. He'll be 63.
Forrest.
Mm-hmm. And then Diane Kruger.
Oh.
She's 48. She looks so great.
Wow. Okay, Diane.
Mm-hmm. And then Brian Austin Green is 51.
51.
You said, oh.
Well, because he and Megan, they didn't work out.
And I feel like he's in all of the reality shows that like actors that are past their prime go on. I feel like he was on, I feel like Big Brother.
Yeah, when they need like a
Celebrity Big Brother.
Like 100K or something.
Yeah. So that was it. These are all people that like, I'm not ever thinking about.
Yeah.
Not really once a year ever.
Yeah.
But happy birthday to them. Happy birthday to you if it's your birthday, you listeners.
Hope you're staying cool on this hot July. And if you're in Australia, hope you're excited for Christmas. Wait.
Well, in the one hemisphere.
Not Christmas, right? It's just winter.
It's just winter.
But it's summer. No, it's winter. Their
so
Christmas
part
is
of,
in the summer.
I think it's part like the upper half is
summer and the bottom half it's winter.
Know. Sure.
Yeah.
You went to the wrong high tops. So like,
you know what? I'm not even going to fact check that. I'm just going to let people in the comments tell me if I'm stupid
Emily,
or not.
let
But
us
I
know.
do believe that half of the country is, because it's big. I think that half of it is
cold hemisphere,
cold, and half of it is hot.
Okay.
And that's on that note.
Do we have any speak pipe?
You know what? I didn't check.
Wow. Check for a speak pipe, but no.
We do not.
Okay. Well, great. Thanks so much for sending us this.
Yeah, everyone.
Okay, great.
Take us home.
And on that, what do I do when I take us home?
You just say the outro.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Can't believe we're already halfway through July.
Woo!
Can you even believe it?
And next episode is our 25th.
25.
Hey.
That's 2
and a 5.
And a 5. Thank you so much for listening, for watching, for subscribing, rating, liking, commenting, sending in your questions, giving us your feedback, and most importantly, for being you.
Yeah. And stay beautiful.
Yeah, and obviously stay beautiful and welcome. Congrats, you're on the A-list.
Yeah. See ya. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.